Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, guys, we're going to be reviewing a brand new cosmetics brand here on my channel, and it is the Lois Cosmetics new cosmetics brand. They just rolled out sometime during the pandemic and they're doing extremely well. So the palette I'll be reviewing today is Meet Me in the Underworld. This sold out within minutes. There was a little controversy with it because people are really upset for how fast it sold out, but I'm so freaking proud because when an indie brand sells out within minutes, that's saying something. So if you guys want to know what my thoughts are on this brand, on the palette, well then definitely keep on watching. All right, so before I jump straight into this video, I do want to just talk about a couple things. So one, I am wearing another shirt from J Sky Clothing. You guys know how much I actually really do love her clothing. It's so aesthetically pleasing. Obviously, I love plants and the environment, and this is just so comfortable. It is unisex, so it can be worn by both men and women, and it is just... it's so freaking comfortable. I love it so much. Like literally, I sleep in her clothing because of how comfortable it is. And it's very affordable. And you guys actually can use code Allie to save you guys 10% off your purchase. Also, I noticed that in my last video where I did the Jacqueline Cosmetics review, a lot of people were asking about this necklace right here. So this is actually called Project Honeybees, and this was actually gifted to me by a wonderful Patreon and subscriber here on YouTube, Tracy. She actually adopted a honeybee in my name. So if you guys don't know, Project Honeybee is all about saving our honeybee population from on the brink of extinction. The species right now are really declining, and they're trying to do everything they can to save the species. So just by shopping on their website, all the proceeds will be donated to the honey.ucdavis.edu and will contribute to the university bee research, creation of new hives, repopulation of bees, education of communities for long-term solutions to the declining population of bees, and more. And I think it's so wonderful that they're trying so hard to save our bees, because like, if you guys have not known, if you guys kill off our bee population, like we literally destroy our whole ecosystem. But they have a few merchandises on their website right here. So here is the Project Honeybee Adopted Bee necklace, is which is what I'm wearing right now. Whenever you purchase anything, every purchase comes with a unique bee. You get a certificate of adoption, you learn your bee's name, and see your new fuzzy friend's photo, which is actually really cute. They are $9.25 sterling silver with 18K gold-plated accents, just like every bee in the hive. No two are exact alike, adding to the charm and quality of our elegant necklaces. So it says that this was created to spread awareness and help provide the bees and beekeepers all around the world. Each purchase helps our little fuzzy producing friends survive another day. And I thought it was so sweet that Tracy adopted a bee for me. That was so sweet. And I don't have a certificate to show you guys because unfortunately I never got an email that usually comes with your purchase. Tracy and I are trying to figure out how to see what my bee is and my certificate, but either way, I'm so appreciative. I really love this necklace. It is super cute, but I really also love the message behind it. So I'm also going to go and adopt a bee myself just because I want to support every single way that I can. Speaking of support, so if you guys have not seen, I did post in my community page my donation to the Red Panda Network. So I'm not a big YouTuber in the slightest, so I don't make that much money like people think I do. But on my video, I had said in my endangered species cosmetics video that I was going to donate all of the AdSense from that video to the Red Panda Network, and I was going to match it with my own donation. So in that video, I made $52.50. I matched it and I rounded it up, so I ended up donating $112 to the Red Panda Network. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to do this. You guys have no idea how much it means to me to give back and to help save the red pandas. I want to help in every single way that I can. Just the animals need to be saved because they're such innocent creatures and we're destroying their homes and their lives, and it's not their fault. It's not their fault that we're so overpopulated here on this earth, and I want to help in every single way that I can. So thank you guys so much for making that a reality for me. And if you guys want to donate yourself, I will link everything down below from the Project Honeybee to the Red Panda Network, where you guys can go find a way to donate, because even just $5 helps and goes a long way. So with that said, guys, let's go ahead and dive into the Lois Cosmetics right here, or Lois Cosmetics. I think it's Lois Cosmetics. Actually, it's actually really cool. Is that I got first introduced to this brand by a wonderful patron member, Janice. Apparently, she's actually friends with Lois Cosmetics, and she was telling me I really need to check out this cosmetics brand. And then I saw this posted on Indie Spotlight and new makeup releases on IG, and I was like, oh my god, that is such a beautiful palette. So here we have the Meet Me in the Underworld palette. I think it's actually really cool, the little decorations that she has in here with like the little leaves and whatnot. That is so freaking cool. Now this did cost $29.99. In the UK cost $29.99, but then you round it up. I ended up spending like $12.80 for shipping and handling. So I spent about 41 euros. I don't know if that's translated to the American dollar. Hold on. Alexa, what's 41 euros in US dollars?
41 euros is about 49 US dollars and 54 cents.
So I paid about $49.50 for this entire palette, which is pretty typical for most palette releases. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. There was a little card. What did I just do with it? So it says right here, meet our newest eyeshadow palette, the Grunge Glam collection of shades of warmth, depth, and unique twist. Meet me in the underworld, inspired by the heartbreaking tale of Orpheus and Eurydice, a classical myth of enduring love and loss that inspired artists, writers, composers for centuries, and we are no exception. We hope this inspires you as it has us. Oh, that is so cool. Wow. Okay, so she actually tells the whole story on the back. Orpheus was a mortal man who was said to have the skills of the gods at playing music. When he played, the animals of the forest would gather around him. Birds would swoop from the heavens just to listen. Orpheus fell in love and married a forest nymph, Eurydice. But their love was not fated to be, as one terrible day, Eurydice was bitten by a snake. Its poison filled her veins and she passed away. Orpheus, consumed with grief, could not accept the fate of his fallen wife. He ventured to the underworld to ask Hades for his true love to be returned. Hades accepted his plea with one condition. Eurydice will follow Orpheus back from the underworld to be reunited and live together in lover's bliss. But Orpheus was to trust Hades and not at any point turn back to look for his lost wife. If he did, she would not be allowed to return to Earth with Orpheus. The deal was made and Orpheus left the underworld. Making his way back, dread and doubt filled his mind. Could Hades have played a trick on him? He realized he could be walking away and leaving Eurydice behind once more. In the underworld for all eternity, Orpheus could not take not knowing any longer and turned to see his one true love following his path back to Earth. As soon as their eyes met, Eurydice disappeared, leaving Orpheus alone and heartbroken once more. Many say Orpheus died from heartbreak as he cannot live without the light of his life. Some say he wandered the earth for the rest of existence, singing of nothing but Eurydice and his grief to lose her. But one thing many are sure of is that Orpheus and Eurydice were eventually reunited in the underworld. They loved, sung, and danced. He would follow her from now for their eternity in the underworld. I did not know that story actually, and I know a lot about Greek mythology and Roman mythology, but I actually did not know about that one, so that's actually really cool that I got to learn something new. So here we have the Meet Me in the Underworld palette right here. First off, I love the packaging. It is super, super aesthetically pleasing, very beautiful, and you can see the love story that it's trying to tell. Also, I really do love the little postcard that she put in here. It said, "Thank you, Allie. Thank you so much for your purchase. Hope you love your new palette. Lois." I love when companies send personal freaking postcards. It just means so much to me. It means that they actually take the time to thank their customers, and that is such a beautiful touch. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see the greens and the purples? That is stunning. Okay, so I'm always tell you guys I don't base anything off of swatches, but after swatching this palette, I have to say that I'm thoroughly impressed. Like, these shades right here are super, super pigmented. Now, since they are highly pigmented, I'm pretty sure some of the pinky stains are going to, I'm pretty sure some of the pinky shades are going to stain, and that's just pretty typical when it comes to a pink, red, or purple shade. It does have the capability of staining the lid, but it's really easy to manage and take off whenever it does. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in, and we're going to go ahead and just start playing with this because I am so excited, and you guys already know I want to play with some of these greens because it's been a minute since I've done, well, has it been a minute? Well, you know what? I love doing my green look, so let's go and zoom you guys in. Okay, so on the website, it says that the Meet Meet Me in Our Underwear palette is going to be restocked soon. Early access pre-orders available on May 14th at 4 p.m. British Standard Time. These orders will ship out as soon as we have more in stock. General release restock is scheduled at the end of May. The date will be announced soon. And you can sign up down below for when the palette and the bundle will be back in stock, because she did release it with like brushes and stuff like that. I just didn't buy it with the brushes. But when I bought this palette, it was such an easy checkout for me. It was such an easy checkout for me. I didn't have any issues purchasing it, but I did see that quite a few people were really, really upset in the comment section, and people can be so freaking nasty. It is insane how nasty people can be because the palette sold out. I believe it sold out less than 5 minutes. And people were just so irate. They were so mad. You would have think that someone went and robbed them for how vicious some of these people were. And I'm like, this is insane. You should be happy that she sold out. One of her first, huge selling out palettes. And she just started her business in 2020. Have some, decency. It was just amazing me how nasty people are going to be. I'm going to go into the shade Nymph right here. And I'm using the E6 brush from the silver set from Bling Brushes. But people were just so nasty because of how quick it sold down. People were like, this is how you don't run a business. I'm never going to shop with you. And I was just so blown away at how nasty people were because she sold out. I was like, damn. She's a small business. You have to relax a little bit. Because whenever you're running a small business, I'm pretty sure she doesn't have help. I'm pretty sure she's doing everything herself. Have some patience, and I don't know. It just amazed me. So I was really, really loving how she responded to everything. She handled everything with grace, and I couldn't imagine being in her shoes. That must really suck to have people attacking you because of the fact that your palette sold out, which, by the way, congratulations. But it just was just so shocking to see how nasty people are over a damn makeup palette. No offense, I could never see myself getting this angry over a makeup palette. Why? I mean, if it sells out, it sells out. It's not like this is a limited release, one-time release only. That's it. You're never going to see it again. No, it just sold out. She will bring it back in stock. Have faith. By the way, this has so much fallout, but that's okay. I'm going to use my Laura Lee L16 brush to help to buff that out. But I was just so blown away by how nasty people were. But I was really, really happy that I was able to snag it myself. It was a really easy checkout process for me. I didn't have any issues. I was able to check out and go about my day. Now, since they are a UK based brand, I do have to shop on their time. So if it says 4 p.m. BST time, it'll be 9 p.m. here Eastern Standard Time, and then it's going to be 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, pretty much the next day. So something to definitely keep mind of whenever you are shopping anything from the UK, just because they are 5-hour difference mostly for the East Coast. Be mindful whenever you are shopping to have your alarm set, because things can sell out really, really quick. Oh, I really hope I don't get fallout on my shirt. I really hope I don't. That blended out really nicely, actually. Okay. So I'm not going to do anything revolutionary, so I do want to go ahead and preface that. I am going to go into the shade Forest right here. And I'm going to go and start putting that on the outer corner right here. Now, I have to say, that's actually really cool. Kind of scary to start a business during a pandemic, but I'm very, very happy that she's able to find success, because I know that's actually kind of hard to do at the moment. So that is exciting for Lois to find success during a pandemic. That is awesome. Then I'm going to take the shade Enchanted, and I'll put that right next to it. Like I said, I've never heard of this love story before, so it's actually really intriguing that she was able to incorporate that in this. I love that. I love whenever a palette tells a story. I think it's actually really nice. And I have to say, these shimmers are laying down really, really beautifully. Okay, then we're going to take the shade Orpheus and put that right next to that. So far, it's actually a really nice palette. The shimmers are blending out really beautifully. They're laying down super, super nicely. Oh, God, that is so pigmented. That is beautiful. Holy crap, that is a stunning shade. That is a really, really beautiful shade. Okay, so I know I said I was going to play with just the greens, but we got to play with purples. We gotta do the purple. So I'm gonna do another look because that was just really, really beautiful. Very, very effortless to put on. Very easy to put on. The shimmers are just absolutely stunning. So let me go ahead and get this eye ready, and we're gonna do purple eye look. Into is the shade Snakebite right here. Now this is a very, very pigmented shade. And I gotta be really careful because I don't want any fallout on this white shirt. I get white so dirty. I don't know what it is, but I cannot keep white clean. I hate it. I mean, I love white, but I'm saying I hate that I just can't keep white clean to like save my life. The story kind of reminds me of Persephone, but I know it's different because I know Hades took Persephone to be his wife and not like steal it from someone else. But oh god, I wonder, like, I loved Greek mythology and Roman mythology growing up. I just find it so entertaining, and Corey actually just took Greek and Roman mythology. He just finished it up as one of his electives for his degree, because you know how we have to take electives in college for some reason. And I loved it. It was so much fun to relearn stuff. I mean, I still have all my old work from when I took it, and he actually, I was like, oh, let me do it for you. He's like, no, I actually want to learn myself, because he's really into the topics just as much as I am. So he was really enjoying learning about the different Greek gods and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, we took this in high school, and yet you have to like take it again when you're in college. Like, I don't understand. I feel like it's just a way they can get more money. Where the hell did my brush go? So he's like was enjoying like learning about that stuff again. And like when he had to do a whole paper on the fall of Troy, oh my god, he probably sat there for 30 minutes just explaining the Battle of Troy and the fall of Troy and how it's actually like a 10-year war and all this stuff. And you could just tell he was genuinely interested in the conversation. I was really like, I was just like, you know, the whole time. This is a very, very, very beautiful color. Very, very pigmented, but super, super beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to go into dices right here. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to pop that into the inner corner. Pretty much what we did on the green eye, I'm going to do over here with the pink/purple eye. Oh my god, that is such a pretty color. Maybe it's because I know how well I like my shimmers, but I can like really judge a palette based upon how the shimmer lays. Because there's been some times where you get like a really beautiful palette, but their shimmers can be like pure shit. This is laying down so nicely. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I love when I don't have to lay anything down. I know some people out there really do like taking their shimmer and mixing it with like a glitter glue to really make it enhance more or stick more. I don't do that. I personally just like doing it with my finger and nothing else, because I generally like to try the formula, because there has been some brands, like I said, who the shimmers are beautiful, but then you actually try it out, you're like, oh, this is shit. So that's why I actually like don't put down glitter glue, because I generally want to try the formula, and it's a way for me to actually like do like a wear test throughout the day to see how well this shimmer holds. Okay, then I'm going to go into this shade Poetry right next to that. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Okay, then I'm going to take the shade Footsteps and put that right next to it. It's beautiful, like cool tone purple. Oh, I love cool tone purples. They're just so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and throw on my lashes, do the majority of my face, and then we're going to come back and do the under eye together. So far, this is a really, really beautiful palette. I'm actually thoroughly impressed by it. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so before I forget, I am taking this shade Underworld right here. I'm taking it on this I am taking on this Morphe X collaboration with Jaclyn Hill JH43 flat definer brush. And I take it and I just dab it on. And then I just kind of like pull my eye down just a little bit, and I stamp it into the upper lid like so. And this is how I get like that blacked line on top. It really helps to blend in your lash line with false lashes if you choose to wear false lashes. This is just also an easy way for me because of the fact that I do liners, because I really do suck at a winged liner. So this kind of helps me to achieve that look without having to use like a real liner, just by stamping it in with a eyeshadow that actually stays on all day. And there we have that look. All right, now I'm gonna go throw on my lashes. Okay, so to finish off the under eye, I'm gonna go into the shade Hades right here. I'm gonna go under this eye right here. Very, very lightly. We're going to just sweep this under very lightly. It's a really, really, really beautiful color. Beautiful. And like I said, her collection did come out with brushes. I just didn't get the brushes. I didn't even know there was brushes, honestly, until after I checked out. But I was like, at that point, I was like, I've already checked out. I'm not going to like go repurchase it. But I do think it's really cool that she actually rolled out with a whole set of brushes to go with this entire collection. Ooh, that is nice. Get that grungy look going. Okay, so then for this eye, you're going to go into the shade Woodland right here. This is such a pretty green. Oh, it's that like perfect like olive grungy green. I love it. All right, guys, let me go finish off the rest of my face and I'll be right back. All right, guys, and this is the final look. So I did go in with my D-Star lashes in the style page. You guys can use code Allie to save you guys 20% off. And for my lips, I am wearing my favorite Lunar Beauty Zaya liquid lip. Such a beautiful liquid lip. So what are my thoughts on the Lois Cosmetics Meet Me in the Underworld palette? Well, first off, I really do love the packaging. I think the packaging is really unique, very beautiful. I love the story that it tells. And then when you open it up, I love how big the pan sizes are. I think the pan sizes are really decent size with a nice, decent, big size mirror. You guys know how I love my big mirrors. But I really do love their color scheme because the color scheme really does match the very front of the packaging. You see so many brands out there that have palettes that do not match their packaging with what's on the inside, and that always drives me crazy. Like I think, what was it, last month we got a palette from BoxyCharm called Barbarella, and it looked like it was like this bright pink palette on the inside. It was nothing that like I expected. So I really do like how the color scheme on the inside does match the color scheme on the outside. I also do like how there is more mattes in here than there are shimmers. I really do appreciate that because I feel like you can create more of a look with different mattes, and you can always grab shimmers and other products from other brands. But I really do like the ratio that's in here. And then as for the formula itself, I love the shimmer formula. I think the shimmer formula is amazing. It blended out really, really easily with my finger. I bet you if you do lay down like a glitter glue, it'd probably be even more enhanced, but it was so easy to work with. It's super creamy, super buttery. And then for the matte shades, I only played around with a few matte shades, but they're super pigmented. Now, a little does go a long way. It did have a lot of fallout on the matte shade. You guys saw like the green shade right here is definitely having some fallout with, but it was so easy to clean up, easy to work with, and very easy to blend. So overall, I'm actually thoroughly pleased with this palette. I truly am. I think it's such a beautiful palette. I do love the story that it tells. I love that it really just captivates the two love stories between these two. And I just think overall, it's a really aesthetically pleasing palette. And I do love the grunge feel. And I just feel like you can create so many different unique looks with this. So congratulations to Lois Cosmetics for selling out in less than 5 minutes. I definitely recommend you guys check this out whenever it does relaunch for pre-order on May 14th, which is in like a couple of days from now. And yeah, this was really cool. Thank you so much, Janice, for telling me to check out this brand. I actually am thoroughly impressed. I can't wait to see what this brand has to offer next. And yeah, don't forget to check out Project Honeybee down below and the Red Panda Network, and obviously J Sky Clothing. And yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4, mostly 5 times a week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's All for the Life, where you guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And a huge, huge thank you to all these beautiful Patreon members that you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye. Oh my god, I went to wipe away the freaking fallout and I just made it worse. So it says, Orpheus was a mortal man who was said to have the skills of the gods at playing music. When he played, the animals of the forest would get... Orpheus was a mortal man who is said to have this... Many say in Eurydice, a forest nymph, Eurydice. 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 But their love was not fated. Orpheus. Swallowed by the heartbreaking tale of Orpheus and Eurydice. 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 Ophiditis.
Eurydice.
Eurydice. And not at any point turn back to look at his lost life. But Orpheus would have to trust Hades and not look back, and not turn around. But Orpheus would have to trust Hades and not at any point turn back to look for his lost life. Oh my God. The inside does match.